If you want to get to 12% body fat as fast as possible, just do this right here. Eat 2 eggs a day and 1 banana. Really? Now I showed y'all those 2 eggs and that 1 banana for a reason, because that's what you are if you attempt to lose body fat as fast as possible. When you try to attempt to lose body fat as fast as possible, it's just a death sentence for your mental and physiologically. You feel like ass. Why would you do that to yourself? In this video, I'm gonna show y'all a few efficient things that you can do to bring yourself down to a lower body fat percentage that's sustainable and it keeps you consistent. And last but not least, you don't feel like ass. Now, before I go any further, if you're a person that's built a decent physique for yourself and you're going to lose body fat, you have to also accept that you might lose a slither of muscle. It's not something that you should be stressed about, honestly, because if you know how to build muscle already and you're gonna lose a slither of it, all you gotta do is build it back. What's so hard about that? You already know how to put in the work, just do it again. It's just like cutting grass. You cut grass, it grows again within like 2-3 days, right? What's so stressful about that? The first thing you need to know when it comes to losing body fat in an efficient manner is that slow and steady always wins the race. Every single time. Now, 2 years ago, I was on my last dirty bulk. I bulked up from a solid 86 to 96 kilos. I was not looking good, wasn't feeling too good. I was in that bulk for like a good 6 to 8 months. Now, I realized that I had to make a change because this was not okay. So I had to lose that fat off of me. So what I did was that I planned my cut to be done over a 4 to 6 month span. So I started in late December, early January, and I cut all the way to about June, July of the next year. What I did was I had a slow and steady fat loss process, and it brought me down to about 12-13%, a lot faster than I expected because of the fact that I could go in and pull back on some of my calories and adjust my macros due to the fact that I was moving slow and steady. That gave my body time to adapt to what was going on. When you give yourself that slow and steady approach, you give your body time to adapt to what's going on, and when you do that, your body's going to play on the same team with you because it's going to want to reach that same goal as you want, which is fat loss. When you rush it, the opposite happens. Your body's going to let you know, like, this ain't right. We got to stop here. We got to do something. Slow down some, G. But slow and steady is always going to win the race with fat loss. Slow things down. Don't cut your calories so much. What I suggest you doing, like the first few weeks, just cut your calories, 200-300 calories. Feel your body. Feel things out. See how you feel. And if it feels all right, you can cut it some more, right? You don't have to make things so difficult and try to rush the process, because once you rush it, your body's going to let you know and your fat loss journey is going to go to shit. The next thing that I do is actually a secret of mine. I don't really tell people this, but what helped me to actually lose fat was actually consuming more fats by eating or drinking them. Now, eating fats, my favorite fat to eat is butter. Now, real butter, not that foo-foo stuff they sell y'all in the supermarkets. Real butter that literally is just churned milk, some salt, and I guess they add some vitamin D in that thing. That's one of my favorite fats to eat. Avocados, love that too. My favorite fat to drink is definitely heavy cream. I love that in my coffee. Now, I bring those 3 things up because even though, especially butter and heavy cream, even though they're high in calories, they have a lot of micronutrients in them and they keep you full and satiated. Butter is something that I use a lot, especially when I'm like about to fry up some eggs or some vegetables. I love putting it in there because I know it's going to help me out and it can be used to my advantage. A lot of people don't know this, but when you use butter, it keeps you full longer. I keep talking about butter as one specific thing because it's my personal favorite healthy fat that I could use to keep myself full. It might be different for you. That's something for you to find out. Something you could find out with me in the Triple M mentorship. If you're interested, link is in the description. Shameless plug. But use healthy fats to your advantage. They're going to help you out a lot by controlling your hunger. Another thing to know when losing body fat in an efficient manner is that water is your friend. Hot drinks are a good friend, and carbonated drinks are your best friend. Water, we know if you drink a lot of it, it keeps you full. I've got a cup of coffee next to me. For some, it makes them full. For me, it makes me hungry, but it is a good friend because it keeps me going. You know what I mean? Keeps me stimulated. I'm on, I'm focused, I'm alert, and I'm ready to go. But for me, the hot drink that would make me full is actually a cup of tea. Use hot drinks to your advantage as well to get some flavor and some taste in your mouth. Pause, so that this fat loss journey isn't something that's so stale and boring. Now, carbonated drinks, they're your best friend. Some of y'all like to drink sodas and that. I'm not going to get on y'all for that. You can do that, but if you're going to do that on a fat loss journey, use sugar-free ones for sure so that you don't play yourself when it comes to intake of calories. I like soda water. I also like to make flavored soda water, and what I'll do is that I'll take some soda water and I'll mix it with some syrup of some sort, sugar-free of course, and I have like a homemade soda that's that literally has no calories in it and it tastes good. So remember that. Water's your friend. Hot drinks are a good friend. Carbonated water is your best friend. The last thing I want to talk about is cardio. Again, this is a lot more simpler than you think. Slow and steady wins the race. All you have to do is take some thousand more steps a day than you do already. Some people think that intense cardio is the way to go. You can do it, of course. You shouldn't do it to the point where you hate life and you don't want to do it no more. The simplest thing to do, go out for walks, man. If you're in the gym, you like going on treadmills, raise that incline, walk on it. Yes, sometimes if you want to run, go for it. If that's the thing you like to do, go for it. But don't overuse it. Don't overdo it, because your body is in a state where it's in a deficit, both in a caloric deficit and sometimes in an energy deficit. So you have to watch out for these things and be smart about it.